Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the second stream of today. Today, I'm here with our commentator Avoid and our broadcaster Ghost, and we're going to be watching KAN versus Help. So it will be a really interesting match. And welcome, Avoid. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you there, Casper?
I'm also very good. We're talking like we didn't just do a stream before this, but it sounds professional. But yeah, the match just started, and it was Atto from KAN who just took the first OD. They're also pushing up now, going for their flag of help. Lucius taking this flag, used his Reaper already, but he's going center. It's looking very promising. Pikachu still in the center, gets taken up by Atto now, and this can be the first capture already after only 30 seconds. But 47 going for the return gets taken out, and probably Buslim is gonna take over this flag. Probably has to do a drop off, or he just goes to the side, which is probably the smartest option since it's an easy capture anyway. But yeah, 1-0 after only less than a minute, so pretty good by KA, and definitely a start. Like you couldn't wish for a better start.
Yeah, you're totally right. It's a strong start by them, and we can see Kalapi already making an attempt here to pull away with the enemy's flag. They're devising a plan and trying to do as much damage as possible to Clappy. But hold on, Bowser and they're also there to take the enemy's flag. Mizeos, nice shot from Mizeos. Pikachu not really peeking at the enemy right now, and this looks like they might be able to take the flag once more again. Pikachu looks like he manages to hide away from returning the flag and dealing damage. That was poor control there, but nice capture there from uh KAG once more again.
Yeah, 2-0 already after such a short amount of time. That definitely looks promising for K, and to win this first round probably. They do have the better base. I think the red base is a bit better because it's easier to defend as well as it's easier to capture flags. But yeah, Help definitely needs to do something quickly if they still want to win this round. They're down 2 flags, but yeah, at the same time, KAN had to use some ODs to get those captures. So maybe it's the team Help's turn to finally get some captures in.
Totally, it's now or never for them to up their performance with only 7 minutes 40 seconds left on the timer, with two flags in the lead for KAN. As we can see, 47, as we just spoken once more again. You can see Pikachu on the top there, but doesn't manage to give us a shot to Atto just in time. The buy there gets taken out, and it's a return there for KAN. A nice OD there taken by Clappy.
Yeah, and a less nice OD by 47x. He used his Viking OD when he was on 1 HP, and Atto took him out right after. Arrows OD by Gega, I don't think that was really necessary, but he took the next OD. He probably could have saved it for Atto, but after all, he took it again, so it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, score is still 2-0. Paladin OD by Booslim, sneaking up in the base of Help. Pikachu didn't notice him, so now Booslim is shooting him from behind. Kleppy also in the base, getting healed by Booslim, but gets taken out by that railgun, Miss Chaos. I wonder if Booslim is able to do something. Gaga still has his Aerosody, so he can use for Booslim if he wants to. Booslim on low HP, but the Aerosody reaches him, so he is putting this third flag, and this can be a capture. Miss Chaos hits her OD, so that's gonna slow down the attack from KAN. Atto taking over this flag, got 47x behind him, but he used this OD a little bit too late, got taken out before he was able to use it. Arrows OD by Pikachu is gonna heal Device, possibly, but he doesn't, so Lucius can take over this flag. The attack is really slow. I think they're pulling for almost a minute already, but Lucius taking over this flag is on low HP. 47x takes him out. Booslim also gets taken out. It's taking such a long time. Atto is just gonna camp there with his overdrive in case he needs to use it. Takes the flag now. Gets killed by the twins. Do I see a twins? Oh no, it's a ricochet. My fault. But Clappy is gonna take over this flag again. And is probably gonna get this capture finally.
I mean, you're totally right. I don't know what they were doing for like a good minute. It's like they were having a little picnic party going on there. I did expect them to hurry up and capture the flag. So it was kind of a sticky situation there, as Help was really pushing aggressive to try and go for the return. But I guess KAN was on top.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen such a slow capture. Like, I think there have been like 10 different people, or 10 different times the flag got taken by someone. Like they took the flag, they got taken out, and someone else takes it, and then he gets taken out. Like They just passed over the flag so many times, but they got the capture in the end to make the score 3-0. They possibly can capture another flag, but Lucius is on low HP now, so it does look very unlikely. I don't think Gega will be able to take over this flag, or possibly someone else. So 47X gets the return now. They're still down 3 flags, team help, but still time to do something, but they gotta do it right now.
Yeah, totally right. It's either now or never. But we can see, notice how you can see Balsam on the left side. This might be an opportunity, but the Vise is there already dealing some damage to him.
Yeah, but
Mm.
I think the gameplay from help is just too slow to make this comeback. But at the same time, it will be hard for them to maybe even get one capture, because I think KAN is just playing a lot better so far. They have used a lot of good ODs, while on the side of help, I've seen a lot of wasted ODs, and they're also saving it for a much longer period of time.
Oh, nice OD died Lucius. I mean, hopefully he can live up to his name and do something here. But I told there, as we know, he's a strong hunter player with his star paint. Hopefully he can do some damage to Miss Chaos and be a nuisance there. Clappy swoops in, but Clappy's in some trouble here as he's up against 4 players, doing a lot of shots. Paladin OD by Bowslim there. This is looking a bit more promising for KAN once more again, but Device really devised a plan and he understood the mission to go and return the flag. As Gega's there up against Device once more again, Device is really showing good performance here as 47X also on the right side of the map and 47Z would be also there to support him.
Yeah, the errors from KAN Gega just changed to shoves. Maybe they think the map control they have will be more like favorable with using shoves, because yeah, I think with shove you can get a lot of more kills, but it will also slow down your attack, because the shove will be standing still most of the time. But yeah, Lucy is pulling this flag now. Has no repair, and a lot of players from help are shooting him, so he probably get taken out. He actually survives it. He is on 1 HP, but that doesn't matter. He gets his 4th capture for KN, and overdrive by Clappy takes out 2 players. Doesn't go for the flag. He probably tries to get a couple of more kills, or he tries to secure the next OD. He probably timed that really well.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, we can see the Vice activates his Paladin OD on the left side of the map. He's kind of there alone. I wish he had someone there to support him as he's up against Bowslim here, so he's going to be in a bit of trouble. But 47X swooping in with support by 47Z also looking like a nice OD for Pikachu, but I guess it came in at the wrong time, which left the team at a disadvantage for help. You can also see a counter pull going on for KAN, but 47X manages to stun the air. I guess the air was his friend at that moment of the time, which is not looking promising for them, as help really needs the help they need right now. Device also trying to push on the right side, but it's not looking too good for them at this current stage of the match.
Yeah, 5-0 for KAN. There's nothing for help to do in this round. They barely have any ODs, and yeah, 5 flags isn't. It's just too much to make this comeback. But KAN have been really strong. They didn't really surprise me, because I know they are a good team. I mean, the team is new, but the players are pretty experienced. So I definitely expected them to perform well. But 5-0 is a pretty crazy score. Might be even more if Ato can take this flag. But he gets spotted by 47X, so I wonder if he can do something. Doesn't look like it. He gets taken out now.
Yeah, I mean, it does goes to show. I know Ato is good on KAN. I know Gego is good. I know Bowslim. I've seen them all play pretty much. And Clappy once more is also good if I didn't mention his name as well.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, the first round goes to KAN. They won the round by 5 with 5-0. And yeah, after this they will play on the worst base, so maybe Help can do something, but they definitely need to improve if they want to do something at all. And the third and fourth round will be played in Cross, so unlike last match that we've just seen, we will see two different maps this time.
Which maps will we be seeing?
Well, we're looking at Red Alert now, and after this Cross, we don't see Cross that often, I think. I mean, it's a map that's usually playable. For some reason, the streams that I commentate on, I don't really see Cross that much.
Yeah, I just think that most players can't really play Cross. It's one of them awkward maps. A bit like Motolov, if I'm not mistaken. It was Motolov?
Molotov.
Yeah, however you say it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Cross is a really open map. Like, the main goal is to get control of that center, let your arrows camp there so you can shoot all the players in the opponent's base, and after that you can go for flags. And you also usually need a couple of ODs, because it's definitely a hard map to capture, but in Red Alert I think it's a bit easier, especially if you play on the red base, because the base is... I mean, there's a lot of cover, but at the same time it's also pretty open, and you don't have to travel a lot of distance to go back to your own base. So you usually see a lot of captures in Red Alert, just like we've seen in last round, 5 captures in 1 round.
I mean, that is still disappointing. I did expect better from Help, as they do look like a good, decent team, to be honest. They've had good matches in the past as well. But a lot of captures from Red Alert, which is a bit surprising me, to be honest.
Yeah, I expected it to be a bit closer. I mean, Help got last tournament 4 wins and 3 losses, which isn't a really bad score. I can't say anything about KAN because this is their first tournament together, at least. Like, their team, they just made it for this tournament. I wonder if they can get enough points to for the major. They probably can, but that doesn't allow them to do a lot of transfers. Yeah, the rounds just started now, and I think both teams are starting a bit slower than last rounds. Because last round I saw KAN pushing into the base of Help really quickly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Help has a good start, I think they might be a bit more promising for them. But speaking about that, Clappy activated his Viking OD here, as Gega's there to support him with his Ares Thunder. This is looking promising, but Clappy gets taken out by the Vice. Pikachu as well, just in time. But Gega's there. No one's there to do any shots of damage to him, and this is going to be a catch-up for Gega, which is on KAN.
Yeah, I was saying they kind of had a slow start, but Buslim and Kleppy went straight into the base actually from the forest side, even though the rest of the team wasn't really there to help. Because of the Viking OD Kleppy used, they were still able to get that capture. At the same time, Buslim going for that second capture as well. He doesn't have a repair anymore because he just used it, but Miss Chaos is getting taken out, and Kleppy is definitely going to get this return, which allows Lucius, who just took over the flag, to capture. So 2-0 already for KAN. It doesn't matter, they play on the bad base, they still have a strong start, even stronger than last round.
I totally agree with you. It's stronger than the last round they've had. So it's a good start for them once more again. But I guess right now, Help Riley really needs the help. They need to motivate themselves, to propel them to absolutely do something here, as Miss Chaos is having a lot of trouble here against 3 opponents. She really needs to support her. But Clappy alone activates his Viking OD here, and this looks like it's going to be a pull here. But Miss Chaos notices him once more again, deals a shot, but Clappy runs into the wall. I guess he wanted to get stuck at the wall, so it can be a pull here. Miss Chaos activating her Crusader OD, but it doesn't get off just in time. Clappy gets taken out there, which was not Clappy, the Paladin got taken out. I'm half asleep today, honestly, but nice capture there from KAN.
3-0 already, and they're probably also gonna get this next OD box. They want Clappy to take it probably, but he's on 1 HP, so Gega is using it. They're kind of fighting for the OD. Clappy takes it in the end. But yeah, because Booslim got taken out, that was kind of a waste OD, but he got 2 kills to at least make it somewhat worth it. But yeah, they do have a Viking OD still. I think it would have been better if Gega just didn't use it at all and save it for a better opportunity. Like now, because now Booslim uses his Paladin OD, but he has to do it without an Ares OD. But he can possibly still do something if Pikachu doesn't use his Overdrive.
Yeah. Uh, Ghost, kindly check the live stream general, please. As this looks like it's going to be another capture for Khan once more again. Lucius, nice OD there with Crusader. Miss Chaos looks like she's in trouble once more again as two opponents are focusing her. Miss Chaos gets taken out. Atu uses that as an advantage, as a window opening, as Lucius is camping there with Crusader Rail, dealing as much damage as possible. Miss Chaos in trouble once more again as she has no support here to support her, as Bartlin is dealing as much damage as possible. As we can see on the counter side, 47Z activates his Viking OD and the Vi's already devised a plan with Paladin OD.
Pikachu with an Ares OD, but it wasn't really communicated well because the Vice went to the left side, but he's still pulling, and this can be their first capture of this match. He dies though, so Miss Chaos gotta take over this flag. Probably gonna get taken out as well, but I might have said that a bit too early. Just like KN last round, she still manages to cap it on 1 HP. So the score is 4-1 now, but still a lot of flags to go for help. And also, just like last round, we see Gega on Shaft again. He decided to change. I don't know if he does it for tactics or he just really feels like playing Shaft today.
Yeah.
Because we don't usually see Shaft on the blue base. You don't really have good camp spots to sit. But yeah,
Ghost, could you quickly just check Discord, please? Yeah, go ahead, Casper.
Yeah, well, what I was saying is Clappy was pulling this flag, but it gets returned now by 47X. So the score is still 4-1 in favor of KAN, but that can change soon. Lucius pulling this flag for his team. Miss Chaos spawns close to him, but doesn't manage to do anything. But Device takes out the flag and returns as well. That was really quick.
Yeah, it was really, really quick there. And we can also see the OD box is also dropping mid now. Uh, I mean, it's kind of not looking too promising for help at this current stage. Bowslim on the left side with Clappy having support there. Nice ricochets off the wall from Bowslim there. Uh, Hopefully, Lucius might be able to be a distraction on the right side and do as much damage to Miss Chaos and Devise. As nice Aries OD there by Gega once more again. Clappy pulling the flag as Clappy's up against Devise. Devise is also being a nuisance there, returns the flag, but 47Z also there on the base. And Bowsen doesn't notice this, but Bowsen's very low HP here. Miss Zeus also alone gets taken out there, but decent OD there for Miss Zeus, but I didn't do much there.
Yeah. I'm surprised that wasn't a capture, or at least they didn't take the flag as far as they did. Because there was some nice teamwork by KAN. They had a good attack, well-timed arrows OD, but they just couldn't get the flag out of the base, which was pretty unfortunate. But yeah, they used a lot of OD, so I don't expect to see a flag very soon now. They only have a Hunter. They actually have 3 ODs, I noticed now. I think Bushlim probably just got his OD. He also decides to use it right away. It's gonna take out 47Z, and probably wants to heal up before he goes in into the base of help.
Yeah, but that shaft is locking on his forehead, so if it goes up the ramp, but oh, Bowser really takes that advantage and sneaks and plays hide and seek with the shaft and takes him out. Nice OD there by 47S. Nice stuns. Bowslim takes him out. Ato going for a pull here, but Ato had trouble there as he's up against 3 opponents. Lucius manages to blow himself up in the process of killing the player. Clappy uses his Viking OD here as the Vise is also dealing as much damage as possible to Clappy. But 47X sees him and says, nope, not today, and takes him out. With only 4-1, they're losing as 1 minute 50 seconds left on the timer.
Yeah, it's looking peak for team help, but they are pulling right now. 47Z is pulling this flag, but Lucius is still on the base of help. Maybe he can do something, but there are a lot of players. Nice OD by Ato stuns 3 players at the same time, and it's gonna be pulling this flag. If this isn't a capture, then I don't know anymore. That was such a nice OD by Ato.
I mean, you're 100% correct there. And it looks like it's going to be another capture for KN once more again. 5-1 in the lead, but notice here there's another pull going on here. Clappy in the base camping, being a nuisance at the back, dealing as much damage as possible to Pikachu. Pikachu's really peeking at him, playing Pikachu as Clappy is really being annoying there. Bowsim and Lucius also pushing with Atil on the right side of the match. Miss Chaos looks like she's in a bit of trouble here as she doesn't know who to shoot here. Pikachu playing peek at you once more again, and see us dealing some shots as possible as much as he can. The Vi is also going sneaky here with his Paladin OD here with only 35 seconds left on the timer. What will happen? Bouncing shots off the wall. Nice OD there by Pikachu there, really supporting them. But Clappy's alone here. But I guess Atul might be able to support him, but Atul doesn't really notice to do much here as it's looking like it's going to be a capture for help once more again, and it's only 5-2, which they needed the flag, but it wouldn't have done much there. Right there, Casper, isn't it?
It's kind of sad that this didn't make any difference, because that was a really nice capture by Device. He used and take the OD, and after that he managed to knock the shaft, his aim, by using the wall. And after that he just took the flag and captured that easily. Like, that was a pretty nice capture by him, but yeah, like I said, it didn't make any difference. The score was 5-2 by KAN. So they're up by 2 rounds now. So if they either win or tie the next round, they will win this first match of the tournament.
Yeah. Well, I guess they really didn't do much there, Casper, like you're mentioning. I'm not sure if it was a viral or not, but I don't think it was a viral because I know you got some friends there on the help team, don't you?
Not really, actually. I mean, they're probably really nice guys, but I think most of them are Russian, so
Um,
I didn't mean it
but
as a violation, though. Definitely not.
yeah, I totally agree with you. Those Russian players are lovely people, fantastic people. So I know exactly you meant it in a constructive criticism way. Yeah, what a tongue twister word there.
Like you said. But yeah, the
Yeah,
next map will be Sandal. I think I've mentioned that earlier. But yeah, different map. No, it was Cross actually. I kind of got confused. Where the next round will be Cross. I don't know why I got confused. I knew it was Cross already, but for some reason I said Sandal. But yeah,
it
new map.
happens.
Anything can happen. But yeah, I think there's a good chance KAN will finish it off in the next rounds.
Yeah. But I guess KAN is also packing something today because their performance has been outstanding as they've really shown help. It might be a new team, but KAN really has something to bring to the table as their determination and they really destructive today as they decided to come with a game plan and where Help didn't really expect them to be much of a trouble, but I guess they were trouble today.
Mm. I also see someone ask what KN means in the chat. So it's a pretty interesting name, but I also don't really know what it stands for. But maybe you have to ask the players for that someday. But
Yeah. So you got someone on the chat. We actually don't know what it stands for.
yeah. I don't know if they made it public, but I literally have no clue. They kind of have similar names in their clan. I see someone with KAG, but maybe they have some team going on, but I don't know. But yeah, they are gonna be resetting now. This will be the third round and possibly the last round as well. It really depends on the performance of both teams. Score is still 2-0 in favor of KAN. I see Kega is gonna play Shaft again. That is a combination you can use in Cross, but not something you usually see.
Interesting. I mean, when there's something you don't see every day, it's a big surprise. But let's don't be like those guys that use Hammer and Viking in Red Alert.
Wait, did someone use Viking Hammer?
Yeah, and I think you were saying something like it was not good to be using Viking Hammer in Red Alert. No, not today, like a previous stream that happened in the past.
It was probably yesterday. Well, I mean, they made Hammer better in the last port update, but in my opinion, it's still not worth using, as far as I know, because some teams are still experimenting with it. Maybe in some shorter range maps, it might be a good possible turret to use, but in maps like Cross or Red Alerts, I'm not really convinced it's that good, to be honest. Also, Device takes this first overdrive that will help team help to probably get this a flag maybe at the start if they're lucky enough.
And you're totally right. They need the help that they need as much as possible. Yeah. Well, with only few seconds left on the timer, we expect all teams to self-destruct and the games will begin shortly. So guys, stay focused and hopefully we might see something interesting here as Help has an opportunity to show us their performance in Cross today against KAN.
On Team KAN, they also have some interesting combinations. They use Railgun Hunter, Crusader Thunder, and Hammer Viking, some combination you don't usually see. But I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference, because KAN, they definitely know what they're doing, and they probably will still secure this win. I don't know if they have practiced with these combos, because I haven't really trained against their team, to be honest, but yeah, I think if they perform well like they did in the previous rounds, they will definitely secure this win in this round.
You're totally right. It's an interesting combos, but I already know that Crusader Thunder is really used in Highland more than like these, but I guess they might see the vision here. But Device, talking about a vision, Device going for a vision to try and pull the flag, but he gets taken out by Lucius. Nice shot there by him.
Yeah, for sure. That was pretty nice. Yeah, as of now, there's not a lot going on. Like the teams are just gathering some ODs, not really getting close to getting any captures. But that might change soon because I see Clappy now on with an overdrive. Device still has his overdrive, which he took at the start. So possibly we will see something very soon because also some of the players, like the faster charging ODs, like Hunter and Crusader, will get their ODs as well. So yeah, we will have to see.
Yeah, we have to see. Well, it's one of them ones we gotta wait and see. It's a bit of a sluggish start to a match, but we can see players on the right side trying to swerve in and out of the opponent's base for KAN, and they're making an aggressive push here, really out surrounding those opponents as Pikachu's really looking like he's in some trouble here. But Giga manages to snipe 47Z off spawn, nice shot by him. Bowsden going for a pull here. He has support there by Gega. Hopefully Gega can shield him, which he does not, which is a bit unfortunate. I did not expect him to jump down to go for the Reaper here. Bowsden there, no opponents there to do any shots or damage to him, and it's another capture for KAN. So their first capture.
Yeah, like you said before, it was a really slow start, but once they unleash their overdrives, they finally get their first capture. Kleppy takes this overdrive and doesn't wait any seconds, uses it right away. Probably gonna get 3 or 4 kills. That's a lot of kills for a Viking OD, but Atto is gonna be capturing, or at least pulling this flag for now. Doesn't seem like any of the players from Team Help are gonna take him out. He kind of takes the long way to the flag, but that doesn't stop him from capturing and making the score 2-0 in favor of KAN.
Totally. And this is the problem for Help right now, because right now they're absolutely getting outplayed. And what seems to be happening, I noticed that KN are controlling the map better. But talking about that, we got 3 players on the left side for Help with ODs here. So this might be something that we can expect to see a good situation going on. Bowser there doing as much damage as possible, but he gets taken out by Divide. Divide look like he divides the plan. Will he activate his Paladin OD here? It would be good if he does it here. He needs as much health as possible. Bowser there doesn't do damage to the flag. I guess he's focusing this 47Z there. Bit of server lag there. Device there. No one's there to do any shots of damage. Clappy is just coming in there, but his hammer won't be able to reach the flag carrier just in time as Gega's scoping Device. Device just go and capture it. Just die. Nice. It's a nice capture there from Help.
Yeah, they managed to get their first flag in cross in this 3rd round, but at the same time, they had to use 3 overdrives to get this capture, and with Kleppy taking this next overdrive, it will be looking bad for them very soon. I mean, it was a really nice OD by 47Z, who was playing Viking Smokey for Team Help. Took out 3 players. I think he was the main reason they captured that, also with Device and his Paladin OD. But yeah, they're still down 1 flag, and they also need to win this round, so they will need 2 more captures with only a little over 5 minutes left. So it's a really hard task for them, and with KAN pushing up into their base now, it'll be really hard to do something. Also with 0 ODs in total for Team Help.
Totally. Wow. I mean, Caspar, what do you think Help is doing wrong? I think you mentioned some things that they were doing wrong, but what's your overall thoughts?
I just think their teamwork isn't really there. I mean, the last capture was pretty good. I saw Pikachu use his overdrive, but he got taken out before he was actually able to use it. I think that was one of the mistakes I've noticed this round, but it's also just their OD control. I think apart from the OD Device took at the start, which was before they were actually allowed to kill each other, they didn't take any other OD after that. I think that's one of the problems they have, because that mid control is really important in cross, but yeah, looking back at the game, Atto pulling the flag, but Device takes him out. Gega doesn't decide to jump down and just takes this next OD. Actually leaves it for Kleppy, who's using and taking, is using hammer, so it will be hard to shoot anyone else with his short-range turret. Takes out 1 more player to make that 2 kills in total, and at the same time, Lucius pulling this flag on 1 HP. Also doesn't have a nitro.
Totally. As Bowslim looks like he's in a bit of trouble here, but Clappy comes in just to support him just in time there. As this looks like it's going to be another capture there. 47X won't be able to do much here with his gals, as he won't be able to lock on Bowslim just in time. Bowslim takes him out, as Lucius on the left side dealing as much damage as possible with his Thunder being a nuisance once more again, as 47Z looks like he gives up and focuses Gega. But hold on, nice OD there by Gega once more again. This is looking so promising for KAN. They really surprised us. For anyone that thought they were a new team and they really lacked the experience, these players have been playing for quite a while on sport, and this is what goes to show, no matter how long a team has been organized or being formed, it still comes down to the players that play in the team.
Yeah, I think because of their experience, they're also better to adapt to certain situations or to new teams. So I think that also helps them with the way they have been performing. And yeah, with 4-1 now, I think it's pretty much a win for KAN. I won't be even surprised if they go for more flags, because if you are able to, then why not? Gega and Kleppy are also kind of fighting for the overdrive. They're probably kind of trolling, kind of having fun, because they know they got the win probably. Gega decides to just waste his overdrive. 47X uses his Hunter overdrive to stop it. I don't know if that was necessary, but he decided to use there. But Boostlem going for the flag now. This can be the 5th capture for KAN. He is very low, but he still had a repair. I didn't expect that. He used that pretty late. But he is probably going to get this capture. I don't see a single player from help on the map apart from Miss Chaos. And with Boostlem getting this 5th capture, I think, yeah, now KAN won for sure.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna call what happened out, but Miss Chaos OD was a bit of a waffle there. But the Device really low there with his Paladin OD gets taken out by Clappy, and KN captures the flag once more again with 6-1 up in the lead. Lucius really taking advantage of the players on respawn here as he's going for another capture. No player to do any damage or shots to him as it's going to be another capture for KN. KN is really dominating this match and help is really lacking behind. And it's a bit unfortunate because I expected better performance from this team as it seems like they're really struggling against this opponents, which is KAN today. But Miss Chaos here on the left side in a bit of trouble as she's alone there as Bowslam and Lucius take advantage of the disadvantage that Help has.
Mm. Yeah, and with this first win for KN, that will also still keep them in the race for Acid. I don't think they're the favorites to get Acid, but there's definitely a possibility they will win it. I mean, they have been performing well, but we will have to see how they perform once they face some better teams. No offense to Team Help, but yeah, with Atto probably making it 8-1, that is a pretty big score, not something you usually see when some of the big teams are playing each other. But
Yeah, totally. I just think they just lost focus.
I mean, once your opponent starts capturing some flags, it's hard to keep that motivation. But yeah, KN was just really strong today, and I think they definitely deserve this win.
Totally, I do think they deserve the win. Those players don't think you're slick, thinking you can run from the match like that. We all saw what just happened. Anyways, well played to both teams. Outstanding performance today for KAN. Help just go back to the drawing board and reevaluate the current situation that you're in. Any last words or thoughts, Caspar?
Well, thank you all for watching, and thanks to Ghost for broadcasting today, and thanks for Avoid, of course, for commentating here today with me. So yeah, I think that's it, and yeah, see you guys in the next stream.